Hi, everyone. Welcome to Marketing and Recruitment for International Education Programs. My name is Dr. Daniel Chatham. I'll be your instructor for this course, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think this is a great topic. It's super fun. It's one of the most creative places in international education, I think, to operate. But I might be biased. I've spent 20 years in enrollment management in international education, uh, rising through all of the different enrollment management levels from assistant director of recruitment all the way up to dean of admissions and financial aid, or the chief enrollment officer for my institution. Over the course of that time, I've spent a lot of hours meeting with prospective students, mostly outside of the United States, but a lot in the United States as well. And I've had the uncommon experience, besides being an admissions officer and a marketer of international education, I've had the unusual experience to sit on the other side and work one-on-one with applicants. During a 4-year period when I lived overseas, I launched a consultancy specializing in helping international students find and apply successfully to the right graduate degrees in the United States. So I've seen not only admissions from the insider's view as somebody processing applications, leading to more inquiries, and all the way up to setting policy. I've seen that from the inside. But I've also seen how over 100 different institutions and programs market themselves to international students that I've worked with. So I've seen how they get contacted and communicated with, seen what their admissions processes are, and how they treat candidates. So I have this really unusual experience, and I'm drawing on that with this course. And I think it's a super fun place to be. This course is ultimately about two things. It's about it's about you, first and foremost, but it's about helping you develop the skills to find prospective students that are a good fit for your program. And the second thing is it's about helping those prospects find out if they're a good fit for your program or not. So it's a two-way street, helping you find people that are probably a good fit for your program, and then helping them see if they really are. Those are the two primary focuses of this course. And yes, it involves marketing. Yes, it involves recruitment. And there are tons of activities in both of those spaces. On the marketing side, just as a sample, we'll talk about billboard advertising in India. We'll talk about national public radio sponsorship in the United States. We'll talk about the use of swag in the recruitment of students. We'll talk about that, how to select swag and why nobody ever needs another stress ball. And then on the recruiting side, which is a little different than the marketing side, we'll talk about everything from physical events like recruiting fairs and open houses to digital outreach and strategies. We'll talk about advertising on Facebook. We'll talk about doing online chats. And then you're going to be on a search for what is the cutting edge of digital outreach, of recruitment tactics and strategies in international education. So you too will go out there and look for some things that are innovative. So get ready. This is a fun course, but it's a fast course. There's a lot to cover and way more, unfortunately, than our time will allow. And there will be some examples from my own past experience. I'm going to show you a lot of insider stuff from prior experiences, everything from data sets to reports, all kinds of fun stuff. And then there'll also be reflection on your own experiences. You're going to draw on that too. So there's a lot to bring into play here. And just so you don't get the wrong impression, we're looking at international education, recruiting international students inbound to the United States, as well as how to market international education experiences abroad to domestic students. The principles apply both directions. Now, a lot of my examples are inbound because I spent a lot of my career recruiting international students to the US, but we will look for and experience examples, especially with our learning partners, but we will look for and experience examples of outbound domestic students who are also being marketed to and recruited for those programs. So get ready, read through the syllabus if you haven't done so already, and reflect on your own experiences. Think about when you were recruited or when you applied and were admitted to your own bachelor's degrees, when you applied and were admitted to a graduate program, and when you applied and were accepted to any study away programs or public service programs that you might have participated in, like AmeriCorps or Peace Corps or anything like that, or JET or any of the other competitive selection process programs that are out there worldwide. So reflect on those experiences because you will need to draw on those during the class. And I want you to remember some of those things that happened to you and that you experienced, because they're quite relevant as touch points for this class. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you at our first class.